obviously, Arlie was not. And I created relationships with other people that I didn't think I was going to end up caring about.
Yeah.
Okay? And you can ask Sarah, you can ask Kenny.
Yeah.
It's all true. Specifically, you and Rochelle. Okay? I'm not going to lie about anybody else. Okay? And the thing is, I was doing, and everybody else within us was doing whatever we could to keep the first 5 together. Okay? So I came in this game, and in the first 5 minutes, we created this alliance, and we wanted to be loyal to us. And that is the one thing that I want to at least keep true to, is being loyal to the people that I said I want to be loyal to. Okay?
Yeah.
When I told you and John that I never wanted to vote against you, I meant that. Whether you want to believe it or not, you will see. Okay? I'm specifically talking about you and John. Okay?
Yeah.
And the thing is,
it's just hard when you look back and you see how the supposed girls' alliance was just fucked from the beginning.
yeah, totally, I understand that. But the thing is, I wasn't coming. It was because the first 5 needed Ika to go. Okay? Because she was going to take out Andrew and Kenny. Okay? So I was trying to protect them, and so was Sarah, and so were the rest of all of us, okay, basically. So this is a game.
So you knew that Sarah was voting the way she was voting?
Yes, I did. I'm not going to lie to you.
Okay.
And I still voted with you guys when I could have not.
Yep.
Because I didn't want to.
No, I was just wondering if you knew or not.
I didn't know, okay? And I'm not going to sit here and lie to you.
Yeah.
But the thing is, I could have not voted with you guys too, and I didn't want to do that because I didn't want to hurt you guys more than it would have been after, right? More than this, for example. I could have done that, and I didn't want to because I actually...
It just would have been... Because I found out about her, the way she was going to vote about like a couple minutes right before eviction. So there was no time for me to do anything about it. But I just feel like it would have, if you had told us, we could have all just voted to evict Paul anyways.
But you see, there's where the alliance comes in. I was told not to because we specifically didn't want to do that.
Yeah.
Like, you're going to see what happened, okay?
Yeah.
I didn't, and I'm like, so I told Sarah, well, I wish she could be here, but, like, I want to talk to you, and I want to talk to John.
Yeah.
And I want to talk to Heather, to talk to her and apologize for certain things. But I specifically said, well, should we say it? And then, no, because then it's going to sell out the Girls Alliance, okay? I'm not going to sit here and lie to you. Okay?
Yeah, it's just hard for me to know that, like, when we would sit there and the things, your reactions to how you were like, Andrew's trying to persuade me to vote out. To
No, he wasn't. At a point, he thought I was flipping. So he really was.
I know, but just seeing the way you would come back into the room so distraught, and we would I would comfort you.
It was really not towards you. It was towards Ika.
I know, but still, just being lied to that extent when that wasn't even anything necessary that you needed to do. You didn't need to go to that extent to lie to that extent.
I understand, but I was trying to protect.
I know, but you could have done that without the additional stuff that was done. Like coming back into the room, being like several times saying that Andrew was.
It's because all those times Ika saw me talking in corners with Andrew, so I had to cover it up. You have to understand that I was doing it for my alliance. I was loyal to them, and in the end, it wasn't reciprocated. Okay, so the thing is, I just wish that you could just see it from a game point of view.
No, I do. I definitely do.
Not on a personal level.
No,
because
I definitely
when I literally was telling you and Rochelle, if you noticed, I only told you and Rochelle about Europe and things like that. Those are things I genuinely meant.
Yeah.
Okay? And it's because I like you as a person. I wouldn't make you wax my fucking thing, okay, get there all up and close and personal if I didn't like you or felt comfortable with you.
Yeah.
Okay? And there's a lot of things that I just wanted to be in Big Brother and be in an alliance and play this game. And I was never going to hurt you. Me and Sarah, we were never going to hurt you. And I never wanted to vote against John. And I never, ever wanted to put John up. And I'm not telling you this because I know you're close to him. I'm literally, I mean that.
Yeah.
Specifically you two people. I'm not going to talk about the rest. Okay?
But even before this 5 thing came out, a few days ago, you were saying, you will see that I never lied in this game to me. You were like, I've been nothing but truthful. Even in DR, you will see that.
To you.
No. You have lied about the alliance, and that's fine.
But the
game-wise, that's
game-wise,
fine. But I'm just saying,
I never said like things behind your back and then came to your face. Like that's what I'm talking about. And I was specifically saying that when I hear that John called me a backstabbing bitch way long ago.
I haven't even heard him say that, so I don't know who he said that to.
It killed me, and now that everything's out in the open,
I didn't even know about that. So that's not. Yeah.
I was fucking in the pantry, like what? I didn't even.
When did he even say that?
Well.
Who said that he said that? Because I don't even know about this.
I want to tell that to John. Like, you understand? Because, like, I really am over it. And I'm not trying to do damage control. You guys can do whatever the hell you want. I really don't. I don't care. What I'm trying to let you know is that from a game point, I was being loyal to 5 people that I thought were being loyal to me as well.
No, and fair play. Yeah, it's game.
Okay? But personally, I want you to know that I was never, when I said I was never going to vote against you and I was never going to put you up, I meant that.
Well, I mean, clearly you would have if it had come between me or
when it came to the
Sarah.
final 5.
No, I mean, if I had ever somehow randomly, let's say somebody who wasn't your final 5, had put up me or Sarah, you would have voted to keep Sarah in.
Yes, in that point. But just like with Rochelle, I told Rochelle. Because if it came to the point where I had to vote against Kenny and Rochelle, I needed her to understand why. That's why I kept
When did you tell her about the final 5, or did she just found out when all this was going on?
No, she did not find out about that. And that's nor here or there. I'm trying to... I don't need to tell you all of these things, and I'm trying to...
No, you don't. I'm just trying to understand.
No, but this is the thing. I don't need to, and I am, because I'm not a mean person like you guys said I was. And you all said that I'm a mean person, and I'm horrible, and all these things. And you can think that if you want. And there's a lot of people playing this game.
Yeah, I mean, the truth's only going to come out right when we see it. So
you know what I mean? So, like, to really single me out and say I'm the only mean person in the game is pretty hilarious.
Yeah.
And
were any of the stuff that Heather supposedly said true, or had you made
all that stuff was true.
Because I've talked to her, and apparently none of it is. So, again, that's one of the other things that's we're going to have to watch.
So then I'll tell you this now.
Yeah.
I lied about it. And then when you go home, you'll see. Okay? The stuff with Heather saying about Ika and Rochelle saying that stuff about me upstairs, that's all true. The stuff that she had my back and then went to go tell Ika I was plotting against her, I wasn't.
Okay, so what did you not be truthful about?
All the stuff about Heather saying to me was true.
Same thing as me. Was it true that I had said, or whatever she had
that you were said about the Sarah thing? Yes, that is true.
Because I told her that, and she was like, I heard it from the guys, and I came and told Sabrina about that.
No,
and
it's Sarah that told me that. I didn't even know that, and then I repeated it.
So.
Well, you're gonna see.
Yeah,
that.
Exactly. It's a lot of
the
like
thing
stuff.
is, what I hope for you from you, just at least this conversation doesn't go further from the pool.
Yeah.
Like, you can believe it for now and think I'm a liar. That's fine.
I'm not holding anything personally at all. Okay. So that's not even anything that needs to be.
You're going to see when you go home. Literally.
Yeah.
Okay? But I'm not going to...
I mean, good for you guys. That's kind of cool, like, first 5 in, and you, like, held out this long. That's awesome. Well, that, like, from a viewer's point of view, I'm like, oh, that's cool.
And that's why me and Andrew were put up, right? Because
that was,
we were put up for that reason.
Yeah.
And it's fine. But the thing is, I don't have to come out and say these things to you. I could just be like, it's a game, too bad, you can hate me. Like, for example, no one has to... Like, Arlie's being treated very nicely right now, and he completely betrayed us, right? When we didn't betray him. And we're still going to be good people to him.
Yeah.
So to call me mean is a bit hurtful because everyone's been mean in this game. And I'm not a mean person.
Yeah.
And when you go home, you'll see that. And hopefully, being in this house, you also see that I'm not a mean person.
Yeah.
Like... Really, Neda? Do you think I'm mean?
No, I don't think you're mean. I think certain things like today it was unnecessary to be like rolling your eyes while walking behind Heather and just stuff like that.
Rolling my eyes walking behind Heather is because Kenny was looking at me and I was really nervous because I didn't know what to say because I didn't know what I wanted to say.
I'm just talking about little stuff like that. It's not a big deal at all. Honestly,
it's just because to say I'm mean is not a nice thing when everyone's been pretty... You're not going to tell me that you never made fun of Heather.
I would sit there and I would agree with you guys, and we can look back at all these things.
Okay, and you never say that she was a bit creepy and her voice is annoying and I'm over it.
I never said she was creepy. When you guys called her Creepzilla, I would sit there, and I've said the voice thing, and I've said that to her face as well.
You never said, she is a bit creepy to me? You never said that. When I said it's creepy.
When you guys would say, why is she following you around all the time? Then yeah, I would say stuff like that to like not make you guys.
Okay, so that's the thing, to defer the conversation because it is a game at the same time. I get it. But you see, there's a lot of things you said just in agreement.
Yeah.
So
I just couldn't get over
versa.
when I've been saying things like this. I just couldn't get over oh my God, Ica. I couldn't get over that. And now I see it, and I see that was total game move for the first 5 things. Exactly.
I was loyal to to those 5 people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
As crappy as it is, look what Dan did. He swore on his unborn child, okay?
Yeah.
I'm not Dan. I'm far from evil,
Yeah.
okay? I was just being loyal to them and keeping them safe. That's
Yeah.
all I wanted to do. And then when I saw that she really wanted to take them out, how many times was I telling her, no, put the other people, because I wanted the target off of her. Sure. Because that's another thing. I ended up liking Ica. And you will see all these things when you get home, okay? So... I'm talking so long.
It doesn't matter.
I'm a loud human being. But it's not the point. I just don't want... Like, I'm not trying to do damage control because I don't care, okay? I'm literally telling you because I cared about you, okay? And I'm telling you this. Like, the thing with Heather is another thing.
No, that's totally just like an off.
But not only that, like, I actually told Heather to her face that night under the stairs, you got me fucking annoyed. I was really annoyed, and I would make fun of you because you pissed me off. I said I wasn't very nice to you. That's what I said. I'm like, and because you pissed me off. And the thing is, she really did piss me off. Okay? And I was honest with her about it. And when Aika was mean to her here, and I went to go see her and defended her, that was real. I don't like people being mean like that. That's why to call me mean is not...
Okay. No, it's okay.
Do you get what I mean?
Yes, yes.
Are you just nodding and agreeing?
No, I don't know. It's a lot of information to process within the last little while.
Yes, but I want you to see, at least, like, I was just trying to keep my word to the
and that's
one time I wanted to keep my word. You know what I mean?
And I'm okay with that because that's game.
And the thing that sucks is that I didn't think I was gonna actually. I really want to leave my emotions out of this.
Yeah.
Okay, like Arlie is able to do.
Yeah.
Obviously. I didn't think I was going to create relationships with people that I actually cared about and liked. And literally, me and Sarah would sit here and be like, how are we ever going to fucking vote out fucking John or Neda? I'm like, I'm fucking throwing it. I used to say that, and you're going to see it.
Yeah.
Hopefully, it's in an episode, because maybe they don't put every conversation in. Okay? But for me to even have to tell Rochelle, I might have to vote you out, and this is why. Imagine how I felt. But I didn't have to tell her. I could have just been sneaky and did it. But that's when my heart came into play. You get what I mean? So I'm not a mean person. You get what I mean?
I know, but I see that like you and like she's the one person, or like you're the one person that she has trusted so much, and for me to see that happen to her.
Yeah, but I
know you're staying loyal to your first 5. I know.
No, but not only that. Like I had a full-on conversation with Rochelle, and she's aware of absolutely everything. I do not feel guilty about nothing because I told her everything, and I said, like, I had my own conversation with Rochelle a long
No, I'm just
time
saying
ago.
from my view of like seeing that, and then
Yes, but I was truly.
Yes.
You'll see what happened. Rochelle, I was not going to hurt her.
Yeah.
Okay? And I would never hurt her. I didn't want to hurt you, and I didn't want to hurt John. Those are 3 people that I ended up liking a lot in this game. Okay? And even Adele, who was very mean to me, okay? I even tried to be nice to him because I'm like that. I feel freaking bad. The minute someone does something nice, I'm like, fucking shit, this stupid place. And I don't hold grudges.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I didn't have to come and take you aside and do this.
Yeah.
But
I appreciate it.
And I am
do.
only because I truly do care about you. And you will see that when you go home. I was really fucking pissed today because of Arlie.
Yeah.
I felt like a knife was thrown in my heart because why did I have to be loyal and look like a piece of crap to so many people now?
Yeah.
Okay? When meanwhile, you've done all this.
Again, it comes down to game.
Yes, but then it's game. So exactly. I just wish I would have known that he wasn't gonna stay loyal, because then I would have done things differently, right?
Yeah.
But then it goes down to game.
Exactly.
The things I did was for us 5.
Yeah.
And the things he did was now for himself.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
So I was just I was selfless, because all those situations I was never in trouble. I was trying to help the other people, right?
Yeah.
So that's the thing. I hope you can understand.
Yeah.
And
when it comes to game, I definitely do.
So that's the thing. So now if you understand, then if you see that it is game, all those things, that it was for a game.
Yeah.
And it was for just to be loyal to the one thing that I really want to stay loyal to. Like if I had to be loyal in this game and say one thing that was truthful, was that. And I wanted to stick to it.
Yeah.
Like I said, I get misconstrued with my emotions. My emotions may take over certain things, and then I start like, oh, fuck, I care about certain people. So game-wise, I tried to do what was best for my alliance. And I hope you can understand that. And genuinely, I never want to hurt you.
It's game, so I'm not, it's just like a lot of stuff.
Yeah, and like I said, if I didn't give a fuck, I wouldn't have took you aside. Because I didn't take a lot of people aside.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And Heather wanting to talk to me in the room, I meant it when I told her that she's not, like, she doesn't have to worry about me. I meant it when I told her I'm glad that we spoke that day under the stairs because we both know that conversation.
Okay.
And she knows what I told her, and I know what she told me, and hopefully, because from my end, it was not fake. As of last week, when I know what Andrew did, and when I know that John was the only person that was honest to me about that, and when I swore to John that I believed him, I believed him. I didn't repeat anything back.
Yeah.
So that's why I told him. I'm telling you this.
Okay, so then how did it, this is a question, I'm not directing it to you, but why was it started to say that he was like a liar and blah, 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 blah?
Well, because, right, he was part of the alliance with Andrew and Kenny.
Supposed, yes.
Right? So that was also not true because that alliance was really us, right? The thing that's pissing me off is that because I found out that he was saying that I'm a backstabbing bitch, and then he went to go tell them a bunch of stuff.
I didn't even know about this. So, and who? Okay, yeah, again, that's the conversation you're having with him. Yeah,
you get what I mean?
Sure.
So I was also hearing a lot of shit. Also, you get what I mean? I'm not trying to cover it. Like that's why I'm just saying for myself. You'll see it in the pantry. I'm like, what? I don't believe you. I literally said, I do not believe you. I'm like, I don't think he would say that.
Yeah.
And that's when I got really hurt. And then when Arlie told me that Andrew was doing that, I'm like, you'll see, I go to Rochelle, and maybe John isn't the liar.
Nope.
Okay, my eyes literally opened. It was in the bathroom. Arlie was near the shower. I was sitting on the thing with Rochelle.
Well, why do you think that day was so messed up? It wasn't like, what would John be doing? It was Andrew going and campaigning.
Yeah, but then I found out that it was Andrew, that it was John that wanted me out, and he was trying to get people to flip, but then they wouldn't, so blah, blah, blah. So then they went back to the original plan, and then John warned me.
Complete bullshit. I think John was scoping it out. He went to go see who was voting for who. He wanted to see what the numbers were at, and he obviously wanted to probably keep Andrew in for a while when he saw the house wasn't like that. I don't think he tried to convince anybody. He barely even asked me about it. So I don't know. I just keep seeing your face after. Yeah, I don't know. I know it's just a lot to take in. I'm just like processing.
I understand that, but just understand that the thing with Aika was for my alliance.
Yeah.
And she was trying to get out 2 of my alliance members, and I tried to protect them. Okay? You will also see a lot of things. You will see it. And you will see a lot of things from other ends.
Yeah.
Okay? People defending certain situations, people saying things. You'll see. This is not what this conversation is for. This conversation was literally for you to understand if there is anything that you didn't understand, why I was doing it.
No,
okay?
I get it. It's
on
for game. Yeah, no,
okay?
as soon as I found out about the thing, I knew it was for game and like fair point.
And that's all.
Fair enough.
And personally, I do like you.
Yeah.
And like I said, this is the only reason you're sitting in this chair because I wouldn't have wanted to talk to you if I didn't give a crap.
Yeah.
So hopefully you can understand.
Yeah.
And see that it's from a game point. And calling me mean.
Yeah. Well, it does come from a place of seeing like how Aika was treated.
My brother lost an eye.
And yeah, no, I get it. Whatever. I get it. It's a game, but yeah, there's just things that I wouldn't have done. Like I would not have gone in. It doesn't matter. It is what it is. It's game, and that's cool. Like, good for you guys for like first 5 in. You guys lasted so long. Good for you. That's awesome. Like. Yeah.
Well, like I said, all I can do is tell you that it was.
Obviously, I'm not taking anything personally at all.
Well, if you're
just thinking about it right now.
Mean, though,
yes.
You are taking it personal.
Yeah. Well, yeah, it's a lot to process. Of course, I am.
I know, but the thing is, if you would have done this for John, which there are certain situations you've done things for John in, I wouldn't call you mean. I get it.
Yeah.
I know that Sarah was gonna be with Kenny until the end, and I know the original conversation I had with Sarah at the beginning.
What do you mean?
Between me and her, it doesn't matter. Okay. Was I gonna call her mean? You know what I mean?
Well, I don't really know what the conversation was,
but
so I can't really.
What I'm saying is, you get what I mean? Like, when it comes to game, you have to understand that, whatever. personally, I've never been mean to you.
Yeah.
Have I been mean to you?
No, you haven't been mean to me, but again, I don't know what's been going on when I haven't been there.
Okay.
Yeah.
All I can do is explain to you why.
No, I really do appreciate it. I do. Thank you for doing that.
That's the only reason.
And moving forward, I'm not going to be like taking anything as like a personal thing. I'm not going to go and like make decisions based off of, you know, like personal. So that's not, I don't know. It's a lot to take in.
I understand. I understand. I just, personally, me, I felt like I wanted to tell you that because
thank you.
I actually do like you. I'm not lying when I say this.
And I did. I really liked your guys' friendship, and it was until the Ica point. I do. And I think outside of this house, 100%. And I think moving forward, we can still be friends as well.
I'm not going to be... Neds, when I ask you to come outside for fresh air and stay all night, why would I ask you to come if I want to talk game stuff?
Yeah.
I wouldn't want you there knowing that I'm part of this alliance, right? I literally wanted you there. I never asked anybody else to come outside but Rochelle and you.
Yeah.
And Sarah. And it's not pretend.
No, I really don't think it is. I don't think all of it is pretend, obviously.
It's not,
yeah,
though.
because you can't play the game 100 times, like 100%.
And that's the thing. And that's why I would always say at night, I just want to go outside and be normal. Mm-hmm. If you remember, I would say that.
Yeah.
It's because I was in an alliance that I had to be loyal to, that I wanted to be loyal to. I loved this game since I was 9. Mm-hmm. I just wanted to be part of a cool alliance.
Yeah.
And in the end, I got fucked over. And I was loyal to people that weren't loyal to me.
But again, when you look at somebody who thinks they're in like this amazing girls' alliance that could last.
Apparently, you were not in our alliance either. Okay?
What do you mean I wasn't?
You were in an alliance with John.
What do you mean? I always told you guys that I was friends with John.
Yeah, friends with John, but apparently, like, it was him that was... Well, you're going to see the conversation.
Say it.
I don't know, something like...
Because I was 100% backing up the girls before I was backing up John. If it was something like dire that he like would have super affected his game, I would have talked to him. But no information where we talked about would have like 100% gone back to him. So no, I don't think so.
Okay, then it's nice to hear this.
So where is this coming from then?
It's conversations
from Sarah.
No, not.
Okay, so from what?
You'll say, I don't want to do that.
Like, well, no, because I know that people before were saying that I was giving information to John because I was wrapped around his finger and he was going back to the guys and saying everything. So I don't know, whatever that was the guys' thing, but I was not going back and saying stuff.
Okay, then I am telling you that I believe you because I want to. And you'll see when you go home, okay, who said what and what was said and whatever conversations were there. Mm-hmm. This game does crappy things to people because everyone wants to win $100,000 and we need 15 people on our side at all times, you know, and then 11 and then 10 or whatever it is. Mm-hmm. So sometimes people say things that people want to hear to keep them on their good side.
Okay, I just want to know where this me not supposedly not the girls' alliance thing is coming from. Because even towards the end, when it was all fucked up, I was still trying to keep it together.
And if you saw, I wasn't because I didn't want to.
Of course not.
But you're getting to see I didn't want to drag it any longer because I didn't want to hurt you and Rochelle. Like, can you see it now? Mm-hmm. I was on the bed and I'm like, no, it's okay, it's over. Because I didn't want to do that anymore to you guys. I didn't have to do that. I didn't want to. You're going to see.
Well, I mean, it would have been over even if you hadn't said that because Ica was going up anyways.
Yeah, but I could have continued full on with you guys or whatever. And
which was how it was supposedly afterwards anyways, when I kept telling you guys, I'm not going to put you up, I'm not going to vote you out. So it was being continued.
Yeah, but when I was telling you that it was no more a girls' alliance, it was that I really wanted to keep my word to you until the final 5. Yeah. You know what I mean? Or 6, because it would have been between you and Rochelle. Okay, and you're really going to see that. Yeah. You know what I mean? So,
let's just go back to me not really in the girls' alliance thing. Where did that come from?
It was Ica saying that you had your loyalty towards John and not towards us. Okay.
Well, from what I heard from her and other people, it was you who was saying that.
Okay.
The entire time. Again, that's another thing.
It's no problem. And when people were
saying, I don't believe anything 100%. I really don't.
It's fine. And you're also going to see me defending you when people would make comments about you and John being together. Yeah. Okay. Today I was fucking pissed. But
and was another comment made about that again? Yes.
Not whatever. It's not. It was.
I just don't get why this keeps getting brought up. It's getting to the point where
it's not. It wasn't bad though.
Okay.
Okay. And that's why I don't want to talk about the he said she said. Mm-hmm. I want to talk about me and you. Okay. Because I was.
Well, it's the he said she said stuff that leads to me thinking that somebody's being mean when I hear that they're talking stuff like that. But then again, you don't know.
You don't know how anything starts.
Yeah,
and you
exactly.
don't know who says what and why the person after gets angry and says things. And you get what I mean? Okay.
Yeah.
So just know that everything was because I was really trying to be loyal to the first 5. And when I would ask you to come outside, I would ask you to come outside because I wanted to hang out with Neda and chill.
No, and I did. I really did enjoy hanging out with you guys. So I do.
I'm not a mean person, or else you wouldn't have gotten along with me on a personal level. And it's just hurtful to hear you say that because a lot.
But again, it comes from stuff that I keep hearing, and I don't want to repeat.
Yeah, but we can all exactly. You don't want to repeat it, right? So,
exactly.
But I'm sitting here.
Well, again, that was like me and the John thing. That was another thing that I kept on hearing constantly. That it was you that kept on bringing that up over and over and over again. So
pay attention to an episode where we're in Aika's HOH.
Okay.
And I'm like, stop saying that. It's hurting your feelings. She doesn't like it. They're not together. They're just friends. Okay? Anyways, I'm not there. I don't even want to defend myself. You can hate me if you want. You can think I'm mean if you want.
I don't hate you. I don't hate you.
And, well, you can think I'm mean if you want.
Yeah. And no, that's a comment that was made because of things that I was hearing.
Okay.
So.
Anyways, I tried to be loyal to people. It backfired. And I'm sorry if you thought I was ever mean to you. I don't want to be mean to anybody. And that's how I realized when I was staying in the pool, I'm not meant for this game. And it sucks because I loved this game, but I love it as a viewer.
Yeah.
And that's it. So I hope this is how it can end.
Yeah.
Well,
honestly, you played. It was an awesome gameplay for all of you guys because, like, I mean, like, everyone knew you guys were, like, working together, but it wasn't as concrete as, it was made out to be. And you made some good game moves. You got out Aika. You got Rochelle to completely just do that. And
Rochelle
then you got Aika to do that as well and put up Paul instead of, a bigger member. So that's awesome. Like, that's sick game. So congratulations. It's like good, as sick as in good. So yeah, no, it's good.
I just wanted to be loyal to my first 5.
No, and that's awesome.
I love the idea of it.
Yeah.
And I love this show all my life.
No, exactly. And as a viewer, I would be like, that's cool.
That's the only thing.
Yeah.
So as a viewer, you'd be like, this girl fucking put together this alliance. Like, they came up with a name, and I was like, guys, you want to do it first 5? The first 5 minutes we were in the house,
Yeah.
And I just wanted to be part of Big Brother.
Yeah.
Never what I thought. And my mom warned me, you have a heart, don't bring your heart in there. And I did. And I'm not trying to cry to make you feel bad for me, I swear. Because that's another thing you guys said, apparently, that I cry to make you guys feel bad for me.
You cried after putting up Aika. That was the thing that got to me.
I 1,000% on my head was
I know,
bawling.
it's just very hard. I know, it was just very... I know, and this is before the first 5 thing. This is before I found out, before the first 5 thing.
I 1,000% meant those tears.
Yeah.
I felt horrible, and you will see it.
Yeah.
I 1,000... The only time I got mad was when she kicked my letter, because I took Aika aside, too.
I know, but you can't take somebody aside after backdooring them.
1,000%
and expect
you're right.
them to agree.
That's why I told her, you can hate me, I'm a bitch, no problem. I backdoored you.
Yeah.
You'll find out why.
Yeah.
Is what I told her.
I know, like, again, like,
So
that's before I found out, before the final 5 thing, where I was like, I don't get why she is crying when she's the one who did the backdooring.
Because
I get it now.
Now you
I get it
understand?
now. No, I'm just talking about before why my reactions were the reactions that I had. And no, exactly. It makes sense now, of course.
I felt horrible.
Yeah.
You have no idea. And then I was told, don't feel horrible. She was saying all these things about you, that you're... Anyways, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
I don't have to say whatever she said. She can say whatever. Okay, but I really felt horrible. When I was on the hammock with her, I was shaking, quivering. And I meant it. So that's the thing. Like, that's all I can tell you.
Yeah.
And I just want you to know why...
Again, this is going to be... Was the 3-week deal thing with Rochelle completely bull? Or, like, was that planned out for Kenny to go up and then tell her that? And
that was not bull.
Yeah, okay.
Okay? But I don't want to talk on behalf of Rochelle.
No, that's fine.
Okay?
No, just because I remember specifically telling you guys that this is going to fuck me over in the game. And you guys were like, no, we've talked to the guys and we always bring your name into it as well.
We do. Even, like...
I know, but when a deal like that is being made and you're not there for it, then no, you don't feel as if...
I understand.
Yeah.
I understand.
But again, it does come back to the thing, and that's where I can stop the personal emotions and be like, it was a game move, and not be affected by it.
But that's the thing. Please just see that.
Yeah.
Okay? Because
no, I do,
I really
and I do.
like you, Neda.
Yeah.
I really do.
Yeah.
I was fucking pissed off today when I heard that you called me mean, and you said that I was the one that said all these horrible things about Heather, and no one else did. I was like...
I didn't say you were the only one.
Well,
there's been a lot of people who have said a lot of things.
But that's the thing.
Yeah, and she knows that. She knows.
So why is it always lost in translation? It's only me, the evil human being.
No, I've said it, and I've said everybody has said it, and I've apologized for stuff that I've said, and I've apologized to her about it.
I apologized to her under the chair, and I meant it.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not...
Then that's something between there.
Yeah,
but no, and what I've told her is I've told her other people as well. And myself included in that as well. I've apologized for myself and things that I've said, and I've told her things that I've said. And I don't know who she chooses to blame. It's fine.
It's fine.
But you're not the only one that I've called mean.
Okay.
So
I just want you to know that it was for my alliance.
Yeah.
And personally, I was never mean to you.
Yeah.
And when I asked you to go outside, it was because I liked Neda.
Yeah.
Inside the game, I'm sorry if anything hurt you, but there was prior.
Yeah. No, now
alliance.
like seeing it obviously makes sense. So.
And that's the only thing.
Yeah.
And like I said, I didn't have to take you out here if I didn't give a shit. I could have been like, you know what, she could be pissed at me, call me mean, she'll see when she goes home.
Yeah.
But I just don't.
Yeah. But not knowing that, not having known the Final Five thing and then seeing the things that were done, yeah, of course, I'm going to say you're mean. You know what I mean? But yeah, seeing it as a game thing, but.
And I'm sorry if I was ever mean to you, like, and it hurt your feelings and anything, but just know that it was really for my alliance. Like, I don't want you to think I'm mean.
Yeah.
Because I think I was always nice to you.
I know, but even seeing that Rochelle put up Ika without knowing about the Final Five thing, she did it and she betrayed her friend.
But that's another thing.
Alliance.
You don't know what happened between Ika and Rochelle behind Rochelle's back. Truly, Ika was talking a lot of shit about Rochelle.
Yeah. I know that Ika didn't like her towards the end, but she would have still never put her up, never voted her out.
But that's not what she was told. I guess we're all, that even me, I don't even know. That was like another thing.
That I talked to several times with her. And even before it all went downhill, she was saying, at this point, I don't like Rochelle. She's not someone blah, 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 blah. But she's not somebody, and she was so down with sticking with this thing and not, even if she was pissed off at us, never putting us up, never voting us out. And yeah, again, I get it. It's game, blah, blah, blah. You're protecting your... But yeah, just the comments came from me just going through all this stuff in my head.
Okay.
So
I understand, but I hope you can at least respect the fact that I'm telling you this and respect the fact where any of the other stuff came from.
Yeah.
Okay?
No, I do. Thank you.
And I hope going forward
No, going forward, I'm not going to take anything... I'm not going to make any personal decisions based off this kind of stuff, so...
I really hope not.
Yeah. It's just going to, again, come down to game, which everyone's doing.
Exactly.
So, yeah.
You know, I just wouldn't have felt good with myself if I didn't talk to actually the people I liked.
Yeah.
And if you go inside, can you just ask John to come here? Because I want to talk to John. Because like I said, it's really you two.
All right.
Thank you.
I guess we can knock it out. So.
Really? Because if you don't want to, it's fine.
All right.
Thank you.